Money. We work for it, save it, and often stress over it. But how much do we really understand the psychology behind it? That's what we're diving into today. Today, I'll walk you through 10 key lessons from the book that could change how you think about money forever. Buckle up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get started. The first lesson is all about the magic of compounding. This isn't about some get-rich-quick scheme. This is about the slow, steady, and unbelievably powerful force of time working in your favor. Think of it like this. When you invest your money, it earns a return. Then, that return earns a return, and so on. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and bigger. This is the power of compounding. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. Even small amounts invested consistently can add up to significant wealth over decades. This is why it's so important to start investing as early as possible, even if it's just a small amount each month. Remember, patience beats high returns. Think of Warren Buffett. Most of his wealth came after his 60s because he allowed his investments to grow steadily over time. Don't get caught up in trying to time the market or chase the next hot stock. Instead, focus on building a diversified portfolio and let compounding do its thing. Trust me, in the long run, the slow and steady approach is what builds real wealth. Let's talk about something we can't control. Luck. We all like to think we're in the driver's seat of our financial lives, but luck plays a bigger role than we often admit. Some people get lucky with market timing, inheritances, or even just being in the right place at the right time. Others might face unexpected setbacks or challenges. It's crucial to acknowledge that life isn't always fair, and our financial journeys will be different. But that doesn't mean we're powerless. While we can't control luck, we can control how we manage risk. Risk is the flip side of the luck coin. It's about understanding that things can go wrong and being prepared for those unexpected events. This means having an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses and diversifying your investments. Remember, it's not about avoiding risk altogether, it's about managing it intelligently. Have you ever heard the phrase, "It's all about the outliers"? Well, in finance, that's especially true. Housel calls these outliers tail events, and they have a huge impact on market returns. Think about it. For every Apple or Amazon, there are thousands of companies that didn't make it. These massive winners, these tail events, are what drive a significant portion of overall market growth. Now, this doesn't mean you should go chasing the next big thing or putting all your eggs in one basket. That's a recipe for disaster. But it does mean you shouldn't get discouraged if a few of your investments don't pan out. The key is to stay invested for the long haul. Remember the power of compounding we talked about? Well, it takes time for those tail events to materialize. If you pull out of the market every time there's a dip, you might miss out on the big wins that can make all the difference. So, focus on the long game. Chapter 4. Behavior over knowledge, mastering your emotions. This next lesson is crucial. When it comes to money, your behavior is more important than your knowledge. You can read all the financial books, watch all the YouTube videos, but if you can't control your emotions, you're likely to make poor financial decisions. It's like dieting. You can know exactly what to eat to be healthy, but if you keep reaching for that bag of chips, that knowledge isn't doing you much good. The same goes for money. It's easy to get caught up in the hype of the market, to panic sell when things are down, or to make impulsive purchases you can't afford. But real financial success comes from mastering your emotions and sticking to your plan. This means developing discipline, patience, and the ability to delay gratification. Focus on building good financial habits, and the results will follow. Chapter 5. Savings over income. It's not what you earn, it's what you keep. This one might seem obvious, but it's something a lot of people struggle with. Wealth isn't about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep. I've seen it time and time again, people with high incomes living paycheck to paycheck because they spend everything they earn. They buy fancy cars, expensive clothes, and take lavish vacations, but they have little to show for it in terms of real wealth. Building wealth isn't about looking rich, it's about being financially secure. It's about having the freedom to pursue your passions, weather financial storms, and achieve your long-term goals. And that freedom comes from saving and investing a portion of your income, no matter how big or small. Start small if you have to. Even setting aside $10 or $20 a week is better than nothing. Make it a habit to pay yourself first. Automate your savings so you never even see the money. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Chapter 6. Plan for uncertainty. Expect the unexpected. Here's the truth. No matter how well you plan, life will always throw you curveballs. The market will crash, you might lose your job, or face an unexpected medical bill. That's why it's crucial to build a financial plan that can withstand these inevitable bumps in the road. This means having an emergency fund to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. It means having adequate insurance to protect yourself from financial ruin in case of an accident, illness, or unexpected event. And it means being prepared to adjust your financial plan as life throws you curveballs. By planning for uncertainty, you're not just protecting yourself financially, you're giving yourself peace of mind. Chapter 7. Avoid comparison, run your own race. In today's social media-driven world, it's easier than ever to fall into the trap of comparison. We see our friends' exotic vacations, new cars, and perfectly curated lives, and we start to feel inadequate. But here's the thing. Comparison is a dangerous game, especially when it comes to money. Everyone's financial journey is different. We all have different starting points, different goals, and different circumstances. Trying to keep up with someone else's financial highlight reel will only lead to frustration and poor financial decisions. So, what's the solution? Focus on your own lane. Define your own financial goals, create a plan to achieve them, and celebrate your own progress. Your journey is unique, and your progress should be measured against your own goals, not someone else's. Chapter 8. Freedom, the ultimate goal of wealth. Let's be honest, money is just a tool. It's a means to an end, not the end itself. The real purpose of wealth is to create freedom. The freedom to live life on your own terms. This means having the financial security to pursue your passions, spend time with loved ones, and make choices that align with your values. It's about having the flexibility to work because you want to, not because you have to. True wealth isn't about accumulating material possessions. It's about having the freedom to live a life that is meaningful to you. So, as you build your financial plan, remember to keep your why at the forefront. Know you've been a good friend. Chapter 9. Humility. You don't know everything. The world of finance can be complex. There's always something new to learn, a new strategy to consider, or a new market trend to analyze. And while it's important to be informed, it's equally important to stay humble. No one has all the answers, and the market has a way of humbling even the most seasoned investors. Recognize that you don't know everything. Be open to learning from your mistakes, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. There's no shame in seeking guidance from a financial advisor, reading books and articles, or learning from others who have more experience. Remember, investing is a journey, not a destination. By staying humble and committed to lifelong learning, you'll be better equipped to navigate the complexities of the financial world. Chapter 10. Simplicity. Keep it simple. The final lesson is all about keeping it simple. In a world of complex financial products and investment strategies, it's easy to get caught up in the noise. But the truth is, simple often beats complex. Focus on building a diversified portfolio of low-cost index funds, automate your savings and investments, and avoid chasing the latest investment fads. Remember, time in the market is more important than timing the market. Stick to a simple, easy-to-understand investment strategy that you can maintain over the long term. And if you're ever unsure about a particular investment or financial product, don't be afraid to walk away. By keeping your finances simple and straightforward, you'll be better positioned to make informed decisions. The Psychology of Money Key Takeaways. So there you have it, 10 powerful lessons from Morgan Housel. Personal finance is about understanding your own relationship with money, mastering your emotions, and making decisions that align with your values. If you can apply even a few of these lessons to your own financial life, you'll be well on your way to achieving your financial goals. Now I want to hear from you. Which lesson resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below.